So you've done it. You've made that huge investment. Snowflake, Databricks, Redshift. You've got the cutting-edge data platform that's supposed to unlock all these incredible insights. But are you really seeing the returns you were promised? If you've ever felt that disconnect, then this one's for you. Let's dig in by looking at just how common this problem actually is. Okay, let's start with a number that should really make any data leader pause: 42%. Yeah. According to the research we're looking at, nearly half of all enterprise AI and analytics projects are either delayed, they underperform, or they fail completely. That is a staggering amount of wasted time, effort, and of course, money. And, this leads us straight to the big question, what some people are calling the platform paradox. You have this incredibly powerful engine for analytics, all the best-in-class tools, but the results just aren't showing up at the speed or the scale you were sold on. So what gives? Where is the breakdown really happening? Well, to find the answer, we have to look somewhere most people just don't think to look first. We're not going to look at the analytics or the models. That's the last mile. No, we have to go right back to the very, very beginning. We need to really investigate what we're calling the critical first mile of your data's journey. And this is where it all clicks into place. The problem probably isn't your powerful, super expensive platform. The real bottleneck is way more fundamental. It's all about data ingestion, the process of reliably getting all that valuable data from its many, many sources into your platform to begin with. This is exactly where a technology called Managed File Transfer, or MFT, enters the picture. The easiest way to think about it is as a robust system built for one single purpose: to securely and reliably manage the movement of all your file-based data between all your different systems, your partners, and your people. Let me put it another way. If your data platform is the destination city, MFT is the armored superhighway that gets all your data there safely. It is the critical first mile that ensures the entire downstream journey can even happen. It's that simple. Okay, so what does this look like in the real world? Let's take a look at how this one idea plays out across three totally different industries, all of them being powered by the exact same foundational solution. The impact here is just huge, and it's across the board. So take retail, right? MFT is feeding sales files to power these near real-time inventory dashboards. Game changer. In finance, it's absolutely essential for getting daily market data into a warehouse for lightning-fast analytics. And then you have logistics, where it bridges those clunky old batch systems to modern streaming platforms, which enables real-time shipment tracking. In every single case, the core tech is the same, but the business value it unlocks, it's just transformative. And this brings us to a really crucial shift in our thinking. For way too long, MFT has been seen as, a simple utility, just some background task for IT. But to unlock its real power, we have got to elevate it to its proper place as a core piece of your data strategy. The old view saw MFT as something that just moves files around. But the new strategic view understands that MFT activates data. See the difference? It's not just a task, it's a foundational element of your entire data world and a direct enabler of actual business outcomes. MFT isn't the flashy hero doing the final analysis. It's the quiet, totally indispensable enabler that makes sure the hero, your data platform, has everything it needs to actually go out and save the day. In other words, MFT is what operationalizes your platform. It's the engine that makes sure your dashboards actually refresh on time, that your machine learning models get the fresh data they need to retrain, and that your critical financial reports are delivered without a single hiccup. It turns a static library of data into a living, breathing, operational asset. So let's wrap this all up. What are the key things to take away here for you and your organization as you think about the very foundation of your data strategy? First off, the success of your entire data platform, it all hinges on reliable ingestion. It just does. Second, MFT is that critical first mile, especially for all that file-based data that, let's be honest, still runs the business. Third, it's the perfect bridge from your old legacy systems to your shiny new analytics stack. And finally, and this is probably the most important point, when you start viewing MFT as a strategy, not just a utility, you unlock all that incredible downstream value you've been searching for. And that leaves us with one final, pretty provocative question to think about. You've invested so much time, so much money in your last mile analytics, but is a weak, overlooked first mile quietly sabotaging all of that hard work? It might be time to take a closer look.